great lake in the back.
We've decided to change the fuel filter, the sunroof, we're doing the scuttle panel.
Here's the day we actually make a start. We're going to have to move in the engine. You've got to make me on my car.
We've got roughly 19 days remaining to finish. You join me in a shed. Now, it's been close to 2 to 3 years, I suppose, since we last uploaded a video. In an ideal world, this would be Return of the Sloth. We're in a unit, we've got a lift, and we're back on it. But unfortunately, turns out, something I've learned, life doesn't always go the way you planned. So, we're in this shed. Now, it doesn't look like much, and it really isn't much, but it is shelter for building a car. It isn't going to be professional by any means, it's just going to be, it's going to be a mess to be honest, but it's going to be functional for what we've got planned, which is clearing the entire shed out, digging the soil that's here, putting some slabs down, bringing Mona in, and putting the car back together. Now, believe it or not, we still don't have the powder coating parts, they're still not done. And that was the whole reason why the car didn't get finished in the first place. Well, one of the reasons. So, no, the guys assured me that they're going to be ready, but we'll worry about that later. At the minute, the focus is sorting the shed out and having some space. So yeah, let's just get cracking on the video. And yeah, we're back in some form. Damn. I don't know. It's gonna take me a while. This is the progress I've made. Still a fair bit to move. Doors, windows, some plywood, a bin. But definitely made a dent. I put a few things back in just so it's not making a mess outside. But that's where we're at. I'm going to come back in a couple of days after we've moved all of the doors and whatnot. Start digging the ground as it is just dirt. I think it is. Looks it. And lay some slabs down. I don't think I've got enough slabs to do the entire lot, but we shall see. In an ideal world, probably put a bench across there. So we've got a little workstation, because I think the car probably come to this window to about here. There's just enough room for a bench. But yeah, that's where we're finishing for today. Taking a break from the shed building, you join me in a car. I'm in a 2017 Suzuki Swift. It's my other half's. It's developed a knocking on the right hand side, so I'm with Gareth, aka Gaza9919, to try and figure out what it is. It sounds like a drop link, possibly a ball joint, but we won't know till we get it jacked up. So here it is. That suddenly became a thing, hasn't it? Yes. Can you imagine just tightening the wheel up? It's solved the knocking. You've not got your seatbelt on. What do you think this is, mate?
I'm only going up the road.
What a car. You know what's funny? There's no knocking.
And it's usually been knocking like hell now, yeah?
Oh, you'd hear it 100% by now. It'd be like really bad. Sit rep. I fixed it.
Well, yeah. If you want to say you fixed it.
Are you trying to claim that you fixed it? Is that what you're telling me?
I basically did everything, as always.
So I took the wheel off, I inspected it very thoroughly, might I add, and it turns out that there was no issue. Put the wheel back on and tightened the wheel nuts, and that was it. Fixed.
You single-handedly watched Jake do it as well.
Yeah, you all saw me do it.
Yeah, you just Photoshop your face over my
Just get rid of you out of it.
Just delete me completely and just have the bolts floating around.
So yeah, I see, she's just asked for an update.
Oh. So the customer's just asked for an update there, and he's going to let her know briefly. But yeah, this is another successful car fixed. The customer's literally been at a wit's end. She's got so much on her plate at the minute, and this knocking is just driving her over the edge. So we've got on it. We've said, look, we'll sort it for you, and we've got it sorted. So
yeah, I did it all by myself.
Another happy customer.
No, on a serious note, it wasn't the wheel nuts, it turns out. The knock-in was loose wheel nuts.
But it was weird because when I was taking the wheel nuts off,
I take credit for everything.
When I was taking the wheel nuts off, like there wasn't as you'd expect loose wheel nuts to be. You didn't go to push down, you didn't just go like that sort of. I don't know, like there was a bit of give in them, so it was a bit suspicious. But I imagine if they're a slight bit looser than what they should be, then I guess it causes that. Well, apparently it does.
So yeah, now I'm going to go back in the car around some lanes. Right, we're back in the shed. It's a little over a week later. The plan today is to remove everything else from the shed and hopefully make a start on digging the ground, ready for the slabs to go down. And then hopefully we can pull Mona in and put her on jack stands and get to work, I suppose. That's the plan. This is the progress I've made. I've still got the doors and windows in here. We've got a pallet, rubbish, leaves, you name it, it's in here. Got to get rid of the bin, but I'm going to make a start on brushing and raking the ground to flatten it out and just tidy it up a bit. And then I've got to figure out where I'm putting all of that and that. Not entirely sure. I've not got a skip, so I'm kind of just moving it from one shed to another shed. There's a shed next door to this shed. So, yeah. Let's get cracking on the sweeping. So I'm about 20 minutes into digging, and already I'm beginning to regret my decision about using this shed as a place to work on the car. It's going to take a lot longer than I thought, to be honest. So for that reason, I think we're going to end the video here and carry on in episode 2. Hopefully I made a little bit more progress in episode 2, because otherwise this video isn't going to be out for another 4 weeks, as I've only got 2 to 3 days per week to dedicate time to actually building the shed. On the bright side, we have actually made some progress, so it's not all doom and gloom. If you've made it this far to the video, then thank you. If you want to follow the journey of Sloth, the continuation, the return of the Sloth, then be sure to subscribe and thumbs up the video. Any revenue that this channel makes moving forward will be all going into putting Mona and Monroe back on the road. It's not going to be an overnight success story, but I reckon we can do it in the little time that we do have left, and hopefully it inspires other people to make do with what you've got. Because if you're just waiting for that moment when things are going to be great and you've got a unit and a lift, you'll be waiting a long time. That's something I've learned. So yeah, see you in episode 2. We've emptied the wrong shed. So we're going to be, instead, emptying the shed next door, which is bigger, has power and a concrete base. 3, 2, 1.
No, wait.
2, 1. Oh, screw it. It'll do.
That was exactly. That was
Was
perfect. That last one was perfect.
That's it.